Hi, it's Kim. Thank you for joining me. In this video, I'm going to be making some napkin ring holders for my New Year's Eve setting. Okay, so there's a couple different places that I looked. I have a Cricut Explorer and I have the Silhouette Cameo. And I did look through the Cricut. Let me just pull that up for images. And I pulled up Happy New Year. I searched Happy New Year. Found some really cute things. This one was nice, but I didn't think it would be good for a napkin holder. This one was cute as well. But I found something I liked better on the Silhouette. So let's go into that. Now, because I'm going to be doing a print then cut instead of cutting out the pieces individually, I'm going to need to change my size of my paper. So the first thing you want to do is you want to click on page settings and change it to 8.5 by 11. You'll see the mat size get smaller, so we did that. And you want to put your registration marks on. So you click on open the registration marks window, click on the arrow, and I'm choosing type 1, which is the Cameo portrait. So there I have my registration marks. So I'm going to go into my library and click on the image that I found that I wanted. This obviously is too big, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the colors, then I'm going to shrink it down, and then I'm going to copy and paste it. Now it comes all in one, so you need to ungroup it. So you're just going to highlight your whole thing, right click it, and ungroup it. So then you can go ahead and do your individual colors. I'm going to do the bottom layer black, so I'm going to click on that layer and come to my little paint can over here and click on black. Then I'm going to click on the layer that goes on top of that. I'm going to make that red. So I'm going to click that and make it red. Now this actually comes in, if I try to move it around, you'll see it comes in a bunch of different, not a bunch, but a couple of different pieces. What I'm talking about in particular is like the openings of the A, the P, the E, and I'm going to go ahead and color those in red, and you'll see why in a second. I'm using the same color of red as that second layer that's going to be on top of the black. And that one, and the A, and the R, and I think that's all of them. Now for the letters, I want it to be white. So I'm going to just put my little pointer hand, my little hand thing over the whole thing, and I'm going to choose white. All right. Let's go back and see if I can make the inside of that. If you can see, I really wanted that to be red, but it doesn't look like it's going to let me choose just that one. All right, let's see what happens here for a second. We're doing a little experiment here. Let's group this one, and this one I don't have to worry about. Oops. Okay, so we're going to ungroup and move this guy on top of the black. Now you don't have to do it this way. You know, you can just put your different colors of paper on your mat. But like I said, I'm going to do the print and cut. And then I'm going to move, I have to group this to make sure that's grouped, because everything will kind of fall apart per se. And put that right there. Yeah, see, I really wanted to be able to do that one in red. Let me just I can set talk on ungroup a second and see if I can get into that area there. I'm going to try and do that. If not, I'll just go back. I did. Yay, I figured it out. Yay me. All right, so let's go ahead and highlight it all. Right click and we'll group it. Okay, so it was a little bit of work, but fun. Now, for a napkin ring, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a strip of paper, and I have to get a napkin out. I haven't really done that yet, but that is too big, so I gotta resize that. So there's two ways of doing this. You can resize it by your arrows, or you could make sure you're clicked on the image, and you can resize it from your scale. And I'm going to just drop it down to 3 and see what happens. Okay, that was 3 on the height, so I'm going to get off. I'm going to click on the lock aspect and do 3 by 3.5. Okay, so let's do 1.5. It's kind of fun to play around. Oh yeah, that's going to work. Maybe even a little bit smaller in the width. Let's go down to 3. Okay, that's great. Now I'm going to copy, right click, paste, right click, paste, right click, paste. That's 4. So it'd be 1 for my husband, 1 for me, and then 2 for my 2 boys. Now it would be fun if you're just going to do this on paper, to do it in like maybe a gold glitter paper, you know, mix up that, make it all shiny and everything. All right, so I'm going to pause the camera here, and I'm going to print this off my computer, cut it off my Silhouette Cameo, and we'll do the napkin ring real quick. All right, so I actually am doing the second part of this video the next day because we got busy, and it's actually New Year's Eve. So Happy New Year, and the 2015 brings in lots of joy for you and health and you know, all that great stuff. Now this is the napkin holder that I ended up making. Nothing fancy, which is fine because we're not going to have you know, friends over or anything like that. It's just us. Let me show you how I put this together. I used a little bit of score tape, and this is a 1 inch by 4 inch. You could fancy it up if you have napkins that were out of cloth. And I think what I'm going to do too, I had this thought this morning when I woke up, I'm going to make a really big one of this, as big as I can make it, and then I'm going to punch holes, 4 holes so here somehow, and cut out the numbers 2015, so it'll, you know, it'll be hopefully like a 12 by 12, and hang it on my door, so that'd be cute. Okay, so let me get a napkin. I'll put this aside here. Yes, I have my nice white fluffy warm robe on that my husband gave me for Christmas because it's really cold here. And then you're just gonna roll this up. And one thing that I forgot to show you, I need to let's see, I think I can use this. I need to make this round, or at least help it. Otherwise it gets these funky folds in it. Okay, that's good. Try that again. Try not to get the napkin in there. There we go. And then I'm going to get my glue. I haven't used this for a while, so I'm not sure if that's going to come out. Now you want to make sure that you put your Happy New Year thing on the opposite side of where your seam is. Oh, it's going to work. Yay. And, oh, you want to kind of, oops. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it just makes me so angry when I do stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to kind of fold it over like that. And put my Happy New Year thing on, and then that'll go on my table. Now these would be also cute if you have plastic glasses or champagne glasses. You know, punch a little hole here and a little hole here and wrap it around your glass. I can't give any other ideas, but those are my napkin holders. I think that'll look cute on the table. All right, everybody, thank you so much, and have a Happy New Year.